Damn. It's been a very long time. Like, you have no idea how long time it's been. But, hello everyone, it's Medne here. How are you doing, my fellow hunters? So today, I got, on my first video, a comment, which was very interesting comment. I wasn't expecting that one. For now, the comment is already taken down. I didn't do it, probably someone else, the maker of the comment, the writer of the comment probably deleted this comment, and the person said that I should try Paravox app. So I went to Google Play Store and obviously I went for checking. There's so many search results. So there is like system, which is like 10 euros, 11 actually, and there's many Paravox options, and it's very interesting. There's like a, what is that even? It looked like a dragon, but it's like a bat. So there's many, very many answers, and I like that swirly type of logo they have. It really reminds me of Teen Wolf. So, but since I have no idea what this says, I will obviously try the free version because I accidentally clicked on this one. I will definitely try free version because I have no idea what this says, and it's very nice of you developers. Also, the person who commented about this, I think, is also one of the developers because the name of the commentator was exactly the same as the development group. So thank you for leaving the comment. I'm very interested in what this says. Thank you for making some sort of a like free trial or free game to try because people really need that introduction before they buy the thing. So it's developer... This application is developed for communication with entities on paranormal investigations. I can't read today. What's wrong with me? So I entered the game. Thank you for downloading. This is free version, of course, as I read in the title. Continue. Interesting. Version 1.2, it's complete. I really like that. Here we go. Alright, this is very interesting. 7:13 p.m, yes, that's the right time. New session. Choose a session name below. Session name. Ooh, I can type. There is echo. We don't want echo at all. Because I'm not the person who's against echo, but some people don't like it. What's this button in the middle? I know you can't see where I'm pressing, but it's like below new session. Frequency. Okay. That's how I turn it on. Alright. This is a ghost. Looking ghost up. Looking ghost up. App. It's very, very silent. Very silent. So, until it's scanning, I have no idea how soon it will show something. How it works, no idea. So what is it scanning for? Can I put you to 100? Boop, 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 100. There we go. What this should be? So many questions. You should need
sound.
Just sound. I don't know if you hear my background, but I have cats in another room. And if you hear them, it's cats. Volume, the master volume of the application, echo changes, echo width, yeah. Frequency changes the possible time range of ETC responses. The higher the frequency possible, it becomes higher for longer wait times between responses, but with more chance of accuracy. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. The lower the frequency possibility becomes higher for lower wait times, but with decreased chance of response accuracy. Okay, so The longer I wait, the bigger frequency, the more an accurate answer I get. There's a cat wanting to come out. I need to let her out now. Jesus Christ. You're gonna purr in the background. Alright, I let the cats in so they are not scratching my door, otherwise it's very annoying. Yeah. I have 2 cats now, by the way. I used to have 1, but now I have 2. One for myself and one for my roommate. What do you have to say, ghost? Maybe they got scared because of the ghosties. They usually don't say anything about sitting in another room. Especially when they have food in there.
End.
Jesus Christ. It's like that game. It's like that first video I made. It actually reminded me of that because of the jump scare sounds. Imagine if you had this on headphones. I don't have this at like very loud. I will put it to max because it's not that loud. Imagine if you're on headphones and you're walking and you forget that you have this on and you go somewhere. Imagine if you had this on and suddenly somewhere in the middle of nowhere you just get random words, random sounds, some lady saying "and." Oh, it would be hilarious. Let's do like 40. Oh, that's 41. It's fine. Let's leave 41. 30. Maybe this person is 30 years. I have no idea. I have no records about ghosts in my apartment building. But the first video I actually uploaded was in the same place, in the same room. Okay, it says it's gonna do more frequently, but it's not. What about 10? In these kinds of games, you really have to sit and record.
Object.
An object, yes, record stuff.
New.
Make new videos.
Cursed.
Oh, now we're getting words. To make more sense, like out of the words. Yeah, you really need to sit through these ones.
Goodbye.
Did you want to leave already? It's always interesting for me, even if it's not accurate, if it's not real, or maybe it's fake and it's totally code generated. It's very interesting because sometimes there are words which pop up which are very accurate. I like to imagine that this is real. Okay, that's the fun of the game, even if it's not. It's fun to just imagine stuff. And some words does pop up which are on point, which are interesting. Let's turn the echo to the... No. Don't you dare. 0. There you go. It's such a fighting with those controls until you get used to them. Like every other game ever. No, those some games are very
Exact.
basic, exact same controlling system. Yes. It's like Ghost knows what I'm thinking. It's fun that I see my percentage here. And that you can see my percentage, like 4%. What am I doing with low battery? You know what I was doing? I was running outside while listening to music.
Boat. Went. With.
Both went with woman. Interesting. Does the boat has legs?
Allow.
No. While I'm playing a ghosty game, let me share some experience in my life with the ghosty game apps. So, believe it or not, but there are some interesting apps I've played or listened to, most likely, because obviously you can't play if it's not a game. I've used some apps which are very interesting, which are very, very some sort of a chilling way. They are very chilly, and they are sometimes scary to use. So there was this incident or accident. I don't know. Somewhere where I lived, there was some sort of an accident very long time ago, a few years ago. And in this accident, few people, my sister known, died. So after many years, it was like last year in winter, I used some of the apps. That's why I got the idea of ever recording few of them. So there was a situation about me just I used to live in a different place as well, and it was some sort of a very old type of, I would even say, Soviet Union built house, and it was very very old, like 19 something, and there were stories in the house that few people died there, and of course it was for old people as well. There was many old people dying there, and many young people as well. So with that thought, I downloaded the apps. I opened them up, and just they were different. They weren't like this. It was like some sort of a radio wave using type of app where the words come out like from the frequencies, and you always hear that scraping sound of the radio waves. I don't know what how to call them. EM something. But I used to put my phone down and just put it in the background and for hours listen to that constant noise and random words. But few moments, weird moments. There are a few moments. Yes, I was a weird person who was doing such a thing, but I was very interested if these apps are very accurate. And the most accurate thing I had this far was actually those radio frequency types of apps, and that's surprising. And I believe that they are more real because of the consequences of the things. So, going back to the story about that few people dying in that incident or accident, how to say, there was a building and it was a shopping mall, and this shopping mall was very quickly built, and possibly because of that, or possibly because there was some sort of a garden on top.
Chair.
I never actually went to that place. I never been to that building, and I never will because the building is now collapsed. So yeah, how it happened was this building had cracks after a while and it collapsed, and while it collapsed there was many people, luckily not including my sister, many people who survived, but a lot of people who died. And my sister used to know a few people there by names, by things they did, like they were friends, okay? So I used to, last year in December, or maybe not in January, because in January I moved. So somewhere November, December, October, those months, I used to sit down and listen to that app. And then there was like a random thing where I was like, well, once in a while I was asking if there's anybody here. How many people are you here?
Stream.
That scared me, Jesus Christ, you and your stream. Stream. You want me to stream? I'm not prepared for streaming yet. I'm such a young content creator. I have no idea how to stream. Well, that's not true. I've seen and I've done a little bit, but not in nearest future. Unless people like me to stream. There's not a lot of people watching me. Anyways, going back to the story. I used to ask those questions, and answers I got very randomized, but when I ask for name, I don't know if it's a voice recognition, name word recognition in the app, but it did give me out some words, and in the countdown of the words, of the names, I got one of those names, which was one of those people who died in, like, my sister's friend. Then afterwards, that was one coincidence. Afterwards, there was like another random word where, not random name, I didn't even ask for anything, but this person also said their name. But this was a different person who died even longer time ago, and this person was very close to my sister, and he died in a car accident. But like his word appeared, so I was like very curious, and it also like it could be,
Men.
yeah, there were like two men, and those like it was once, twice I heard them, thrice. There was many times I heard those names. So I was very curious and I started to call them out specifically. And I started asking the questions. And the thing one person answered and the other person answered matched of the situation they died, matched the situation they lived in. Many things, many comments were actually on point and real. And you have no, like, I have few recordings I did, but it was more like audio recording than the phone recording, like a video recording. But it wouldn't it wouldn't say anything. It wouldn't mean anything to you because obviously you have no idea what I'm talking about, and you have no idea how much of my saying is true or not. Obviously, I'm gonna say the truth because why would I lie? I'm not that kind of person. So there was few things matching that information I've got. Obviously, I didn't know anything. Like, I didn't know a lot, but I knew a little bit. So there was this situation where afterwards I went to my sister and I said those things I heard in that kind of app, and she was like, "Oh my god, that really was how it was. It really sounded like how it was. Where did you heard this?" And I was like, "Well, there's this app." And yeah, that's how I explained. That's one of the things which was very weird. Also, while listening to the same app before I was talking to the persons, to the people, I used to get notifications from YouTube. If you have ring the bell, also good time to good time to remind you, if you consider this channel worthy of your time, if you wanna watch my future content, then please consider subscribing. You can always unsubscribe if you like.
Warm.
It's not obligated. If you want, you subscribe. If you don't, then you don't. Alright, there's just a weird thing happened just now. The cat scared me a little bit. Anyways,
Substance.
substance. Warm substance. Talking about piss? She's talking about piss, that's for sure. So, I used to get notifications. So there was like this moment where I got a notification from YouTube, and in this notification, I had like a name, a YouTuber's name, which I was watching at that time. I was just listening. You're gonna say something? Didn't say anything. Alright. So there was this video popping up, and that audio frequency radio type of a app, for some weird reason, told me the word of the channel I just got the notification from. And that was the most unexpected and scariest thing ever. It's like I had the phone down, I was drawing at that time. Some pictures. I like drawing, by the way. So I was like doing stuff, then I got a notification, and it was like I got the notification, but I didn't see what notification it was. But I heard the name of the channel from the phone, so I was like, what did I just hear? Did I hear that channel's name? I was very confused, and it's not like a random name. It's not the name of a human, or it's. I'm not gonna say the channel's name because I don't want to, but the name consisted from many words collected together.
Home.
Home. I'm home, yes. Many words together. There was like 3 words together, and from radio frequencies, you couldn't get such a combination. Like, what are the odds that actually developers would put that word in? There's so many YouTubers out there. and like at that perfect time as well. So it was like very weird. I was listening to it and I was confused, and then I looked at my phone. I saw that I have a notification, and I scrolled down, and I got cold feet from what I saw that I had that notification. It was bananas. Then there was other thing which happened, that this was the most weirdest thing I ever had while using one of these apps. So it was like, I was the first time I ever downloaded radio frequency sound app. I don't know how to call them still. First time I put it on, I was very alone, and it's very eerie and kind of a little bit scary actually to turn it on alone, because then you suddenly don't then you suddenly have that feeling that you're not alone, and it's very kind of chilly. I'm not usually scared from being alone. I actually really enjoy being alone because then I can record videos. But at that time when I'm using such a thing, I kind of, because of the sound of the apps, you can imagine it's like that radio frequency sound. That made me a little bit uneasy. So I was like sitting there. I definitely needed the lamp beside me to be shine on. Oh, I just remembered another thing what happened, because I started talking about the light. That's gonna be after this one. So what happened, I was putting it down, I was just listening to something. It was like randomly, I would try to ask the questions. I was very nice and gentle, because you never know if actually spirits do talk to you. You have no idea, so you always want to be very nice and gentle. So what happened was, I heard like a cat. They were talking about the cat from the app. I was like, yes, I do have a cat. But also, I remembered another thing, which I can say actually. There was one time when I got the name of the cat several times from that app, which is Simba. One of my cats is called Simba.
Pay.
Pay. Like, do I have to pay for this app to use it? I will think about it. Maybe I will download the full version of it. You never know. So yeah, there was this moment where it actually did say my cat's name. Actually, it's not my cat. It's my friend's cat. Yes, it's my friend's cat. Boy called Simba. So the radio frequency app kind of caught that and said that a couple of times. But that time, the first time, I didn't hear the name of the cat. So I was like sitting there, and I had not the full light on, but the half lit on light that you don't see fully the end of the room, and you just see around what you have. So I was like sitting there, and I had like a couch next to the window in a way that the couch was in front of me horizontal type. You can imagine horizontal line. So it was like in front of me horizontal, and then vertically I had a wall beside me on my left, and by that wall there was balcony and windows. So I was sitting there, and I can
Shoulder.
oh my god, scared me, Jesus Christ. It's actually very very jump scary. I don't know why it scares me so much. No idea. Maybe because I'm talking about the subject. So there was this moment where I saw a shadow of a cat running very quickly on the couch, running across the couch and jumping on the windowsill. And in the on the window I had like curtains closed and everything. So I was like, wait, I didn't see, like, the room was very dim lit, and I didn't see curtains from moving, but it couldn't be because maybe of the darkness of the room. And I was like, where did that cat go? Because I didn't hear the sound of it moving as well. So I went to check, and there was no cat. Like, it was very spooky. I saw no cat. And then I was like, okay, where did the cat go? Because I saw it running, and the color was black, but the type of the cat was exactly same as Simba. So I was like thinking, where did Simba go? I just saw him running. So I went to all around the room and I didn't found him, and then I went to the hallway and I found him sleeping, very very sleeping by the mirror on some stuff. He was sleeping somewhere. He always chooses weird places to sleep, but this time he was like sleeping. That time he was sleeping by the mirror, and he was sleeping in such a way that there's no possible way he could run so quickly to that windowsill and back and fall asleep so quickly. There's no way. It's a matter of seconds, even, I would consider, because it was really like, where did the cat go? And I was like stepping up, and it's like 30 seconds almost. I didn't pay attention how many seconds it really was, but it was very quickly, and that really got me uneasy. And from that time, I was like starting to believe that such a things exist as spirits and ghosts, and it's like maybe you don't see people, but there's definitely some animals walking around, some cats. So many times I've seen on the streets, like, I look there, then there's a cat walking very black. I look away, then I look back at it, and there's no cat, and it's like no other possible way in a very meadowy place where he could disappeared. So, few times something like that does happen, and it's very very weird. And the other thing what happened was, me and my friend, we were sitting on that couch. It was days, I would even say a month later, we were like sitting there. I actually think I was alone. Yeah, always weird stuff happen when I'm alone. Maybe I shouldn't be alone right now. But I was like sitting on the couch, and it was like Christmas, so I had those Christmas lights on batteries, which was with stars. They're very silver starred, and I put those lights on the couch sides. It's like shining and it's very nice. I didn't touch it, or there was no cat, but the light, it was on and then it turned off. That was the first thing which very very much scared me, because at that time I had that thing on. I was talking to the spirits, and that time I was like talking to the same guy which died in the car accident. I at least think it was the same guy. He did call himself the same name. And at that time, the lights turned off, and it's not like clickable. It's very interesting, and there's like the switch is very interesting, like how it's working. It's like there's no possible way. First of all, he couldn't, because it's on the batteries. There's a chance it could probably, the batteries died. But no, when the battery dies, the light gets very dim, and then it's slowly, slowly, slowly disappearing. But this time it was like a snap, just disappear the lights. And also, how you turn on, it's like that switch, it has three modes, some sort of way, I don't know, three modes, but it doesn't change the way the lights show. It's like you turn on the mode 1, it's still shining the same way as you turn on the mode 2. And to turn it like that, you have to like push the thingy to the very very end. So I had it to the very end, and you have to really push it to turn it off. But for some weird reason, when I check it, it is very off. So that's what happened. How many percentage I have? 3. It's hard to see there. So yeah, that's the stories I have. How much? Sadly, I don't see how long I've been recording. I have no idea, but that's like all the stories I have for now. There's like a bunch of things, other things I could tell, but for now I'm just gonna leave it here. All my stories, I will sit here and wait for something interesting. When she said the door, actually, first thing that came to my mind was that my roommate is coming back and that there's someone by the door. I don't know, but I had door closed for now. I'm like we're enclosed in this room with two cats. Yes, and yeah, they're sleeping somewhere. Interesting. So I will sit here and wait until something interesting happens. If something does interesting happen, I will show it to you in the editing after editing. I will show to you like few things. Maybe if something interesting pops up and I had something to say it about, or I don't know something. If not, then I will just say that I didn't find anything, and that's it. So yeah, see you later. How many kitties I have in this room? Sleeping, sleeping. How many kitties I have in this room? They're sleeping, they're snoring, they are resting today. How many cats? Can you answer my question? I have to wait forever until I get an answer. Do you think it actually would pick up my question and answer me? I have a doubt to that.
Malevolent.
Malevolent. Alright. I know how I can see how long I've been recording. From the start of the session. Oh my god. I've been recording for like 40 minutes. Jesus Christ, I've been talking a lot.
Door.
You say door again. What's about the door? Do I have open door? Did I forget to close it?
Tail.
Tail. Alright, tail. There's a chance I possibly forgot to close the door, but now I'm scared to go check what's by the door because the cats ran away from that place, so I don't want to go there now. I'll wait until my roommate comes back.
Sight.
Yeah, sight. 69 is a good number. Should be like a secret frequency.
Hello? Hello? How do you like my try number? I've had this up for so long already.
Arms.
Arms. I see, so this is still very random. Hello, dear ghost. I am here today to talk to you. My name is Medne, and I'm willing to spend my precious time into this app just in case if changing location works. One idea that came to my mind just actually 5 minutes ago before I started recording this was what if all the ghosties I have around doesn't know English? Like, what if they don't know English? Because the land I'm on is not natively spoken in English, so it would make sense if no one answers me, and because they just don't know.
Cat.
They don't know what I'm talking about. So they're trying to say the words they do understand in their native tongue, but they can't. And whatever they try to say, this is what comes out. That's what came to my mind. And what if this is super true? Because the only time it actually worked, not this, but different app, the only time different app actually worked was when I spoke in native tongue. of this land. So would make sense, and I think that's the thing, that it doesn't work only because of the language. So yeah, that's the thing. The ghosty doesn't know the language, and I'm trying.
Evening.
I'm trying 169 times. Nice, by the way. I specifically came and started recording in the try 160. I missed the 69 one, but I came back 100 times later. I didn't record all of them, by the way, and there was nothing going on, by the way. So yeah, there is evening, but I, for some weird reason, always do this at 7:40 something, right? For a very weird reason. So yeah. So this is the Paravox app I got comment about on December 17. This is actually I forgot what I was talking about suddenly. Oh my god. I think this is gonna be the last try I do, because seemingly it doesn't seem to work. There was actually at some point some tiny things. It would what was making sense, like this evening right here, because it is very evening.
Least.
Yeah, at least this kind of tiny little thingies work. But yeah, this is the only take I'm gonna take, and I think I tried this enough. And I think the language barrier is the only thing what may be possibly interfering with this. So yeah, that's the thing. Well, as design wise, I very much like this type of app. It's very nice looking. I really like the design on the colors, and it's very nice and beautiful. Thank you, person who advised me to play this app. Thank you. This was a little bit of fun to do, although I didn't get anything out of it, but it was fun to me at least, and hopefully it was a little bit fun to you as well. If you watched this far, oh my god, what are you doing with your life? You have nothing else to watch. But if you did, thank you. I very much appreciate if people watch till the end, because so many of you just don't. I don't understand why you don't watch till the end. I try so hard. Anyways, and you can also download this app, by the way. You can try it and tell me what type of things you encountered. Maybe it works for you, especially if you're like from America or Germany, where they're like a little bit, or Britain or Ireland. Then maybe you can possibly get out of actually proper answers from this app, because this is an English app, and maybe that makes sense. If you are not from those places, then maybe you can try it as well and see if it works for you better than for me. Anyways, do leave comment about what you think about this. You can also share your spooky, scary stories. I did share some very long time ago, 4 months ago, I think. Yeah, and I did share some of them, and I still get chills whenever I think about that spooky little shadowy cat. But yeah, consider subscribing if you like my content. I very much appreciate new subscribers, and you can also let yourself known in the comment section that you subscribed. You can just yell, "I subscribed!" or not, your choice. And you can also ask questions. There is actually virus going on. That's the point. Thank you so much for watching, and keep hunting your dreams, of course. And bye!